Here we go again, baby,
right.
with another Friday fave. Without further ado, now y'all done seen this person out in the YT streets.
You have.
Because they always, for them to be such a happy, supportive, loving person, they never make me feel blue.
Me either.
They never make me feel blue, but they love blue.
They do.
It's like, I don't know, man. It was a karate move one time I had seen. I think it was called what I ain't gonna say the name of it. Without any further ado, this patient, kind woman,
yes,
is our guest this week on Friday Fave. Baby, bring them up.
Let's do it.
Bring them up.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Yeah.
Hey everybody. Hey everybody.
Hey.
You know I'm team both for y'all. Don't never tell nobody that.
Yes, ma'am. We know.
I love everybody until you prove me wrong.
You know we got everybody. We know you do.
We know you do.
Thank you so much for being here, Miss Jeanita.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you so much. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. I had a wonderful morning, even though I didn't get up and say my little short like I normally do, because I was trying to rush, because I wanted to make sure I made a pretty shirt to represent today. See, I'm not wearing blue today. I'm not wearing blue today. I'm doing something, look, totally black.
All right. Love it.
Yeah, I changed up. Yeah. So I'm doing wonderful today.
Good. Miss Jeanita, before we get to asking questions, we want to give you the opportunity to tell all the people who may not know who you are and what you do over on your channel. And don't forget to talk about this special person in your life who just had a birthday, because you did a whole lot for him. We're going to talk about that too. Yeah. But tell people who you are, what you do, and talk about your channel.
Okay. Well, I am Jeanita McLean. I am Blue Lotus Vibes. Blue is my favorite color. It's a whole lot of things that it means so much to me about the color blue. It's not a sad color. It's a very inspirational type color when you really take the time to research every letter in that word, because I do a lot of studying and research. But I love the flower, also lotus. And then I have a happy vibe, so that's why I put it together. One morning, God woke me up and told me, your name is Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean. I said, let me write this down, because that's what I'm going to be. And on my channel, I do a lot of things. I do sublimation. I do DTF, work with vinyl, you name it. I do hats. I've done socks. I've done blankets. You name it. It's not too much that I do not do. My thing is, always keep your mind where it's an idealistic imagination that can come true when we work together and create something. So that is my whole theme about Blue Lotus Vibes. If you dream it and I dream it, we can put it together and it become a reality.
Yes. And let the church say amen.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Miss Jeanita, very quickly before we get into some questions, we just want to say, anybody coming into the chat, we're not ignoring you, but we do want to give our full attention to our guest. So we'll acknowledge you after the interview. It's not to ignore anyone.
Right.
It's to give our focus to our guest. And we also would like to say, please, again, our guest is Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean. You can share this live out. We'd appreciate it. And also, even though we're having an interview, feel free to ask questions and drop your hashtag BCIAC.
That's right.
In the chat so y'all can connect. Miss Jeanita, so you've talked about some of your medical history before and how you've worked in that field, in that space. You talk about your children. You talk about a lot of things, but what got you into crafting?
Okay, at first I was working. I used to do like a bakery factory place, and then after a while, after 13 years of doing that, I went to another business. And a lot of things was going on. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say what I mean on my shirt, and I'm not gonna have to say nothing. You're gonna understand what's going on with me.
I
And
remember
that
that.
happened 4 years ago. And then after that, I went back into my profession because I've been a medical assistant, I've been a phlebotomist, I've been a CNA, and I was on my way to become a medicine technician during COVID. You know that word. I'm not gonna say it. But anyway, I don't want to mess nobody up because I know you can't see that word. We're gonna say pandemic. How about that?
Yes, ma'am. That
So
works
when
for
the
us. That
pandemic
works.
happened, I was in the process of getting my license, and only thing I had left was to just go and do my clinicals. And then
Mm-hmm.
my body started going down and started deteriorating. I didn't know what was going on. I was ignoring the signs, and I was like, you know what? I got this. I can still do this. I don't need no help. So the help that I was giving someone else turned into the help that I needed because I couldn't put my socks on, my clothes on. I couldn't do anything for myself. And all I could do was cry. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to lay in that bed and give up. I'm going to get up. I'm going to continue to craft, and I'm going to make this my profession. And that's when I put my whole heart into it. And now I love it. I wouldn't change anything about it. So sometimes God got to sit you down to make you realize where you really need to be at. Because I have more time with my girls. I spend more time with my family, going here and there to help friends out. So I love it. I love it.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
I
beautiful.
love it.
Yeah.
And I love how you took adversity, because that's an opportunity for all of us to
Mhm.
either decide we want to keep swimming or
Right.
sink.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's what makes your story inspirational, because,
Yeah.
baby, giving up is easy.
Yeah.
Continuing is always harder than giving up.
Yep.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but we have that choice in this life. And
Right.
that goes for you. That goes for us.
Yep.
I'm sure it goes for everybody in that chat. We've all faced
Right.
something that are a point in our lives where it's a sink or swim type moment, and it really determines
True.
who you are and your character. And
Right.
I'm sure April feel the same way. Miss Janita, we both love you, but that's something about you we really love, is
Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
because when we
Thank you.
talk
Because
about,
I love y'all too. I really do. I really
yes,
do.
ma'am, yes, ma'am,
Yeah.
you,
Y'all
it's a
fam.
motive.
You know how we say fam? Y'all
Yes,
fam.
Yep. For real.
yes,
Facts.
ma'am,
Yeah.
yes,
For
ma'am.
real. Cause Blue Lotus, she will check
She
on us.
she
She'll send us
will.
a
Yes,
text.
I
Y'all all
Yes,
do.
right?
I be
y'all all
like,
How
right?
y'all doing? I
wait
ain't
a
see
minute.
y'all today.
I ain't like the way you was looking today. Let me check on Sunday and see what's going on. Jay, you done plucked her nerves for today? You know I check. I will check in a heartbeat. Yes, I will.
Yep.
That mother come out.
Yep.
That mother,
Yes.
that
Yes.
concern.
Mm-hmm.
She be wanting to know how the baby's doing over here.
Right.
So
And
Yeah.
it's appreciated.
Yeah.
It really truly is
Yeah.
from the heart. It's appreciated. We love you.
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. And speaking of babies, now somebody just recently had a birthday, and you
Yeah.
made several things, but man, when you gave her, and I'm gonna let you talk about it, but man, that moment y'all shared with that blanket, with the quilt,
Yeah.
I I'm telling you, boy, that make your eyes sweat right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. She immediately started crying as soon as she seen it because all the memories flow back. Like, I have 4 boys and 2 girls. All my boys are grown, but I have the last 2, which is the girls. I'm trying to get everybody across that stage. So far, 4 now, 2 to go. I got 1 in college. She's going for law. That was the last boy. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful. But the blanket was a very sentimental thing because it allowed her to take herself back to her memories. The time her and her sister had a real, for real, close knit bond. It gave her time to look at, okay, you remember the time when you were 9 and you was in the hospital. My baby had a grand mal seizure. So this was during the course of me studying as a CNA. So I had my books and I never left my child's side the whole time. Never. I left for one time just to go and check on my other 2 children, and her dad was there. He snapped that picture of her in the bed because she kept on asking, where's my mom? When's she coming back? So it was like I had to do a quick 20, 30 minutes just for my other 2 children and come right back to her. So it's that bond that keep you connected and going. So when she saw that picture more than anything, she immediately bust out and started crying because it
Yeah.
brought back so many memories of the time that I was there for her. I had to take her to therapy and everything. So it was a big, it was a big
Mm-hmm.
thing. Yeah, but I did, what I had to do for my children because, like I said before, children are asked to come here, and it's your job as their parent to guide them along until they can fend for themselves. Until
Yes,
then,
ma'am.
you have to do everything you need to do as a parent. And I try to do that to the fullest. That's why they so spoiled. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
they
Miss
spoiled.
Janita,
Yeah.
I don't want to divert too much, but or make this too emotional. But I just saw Big Rooster jumped in the chat. What's up, my brother?
Hey, Big Rooster.
Miss Janita, I do want to say this. I see the relationship and the way you speak about all your children, the way you love them, the way they love you, the bond and the connection that y'all have. And I'll say this. This is just my personal opinion because relationships are complicated and everybody don't always have the best relationship with either parent,
Right.
be it their mother or their father.
Right.
When I see what you got going on and I see how you feel towards and treat both me and April. I lost my mom in 2019, and it's not a day that don't sit with me, that I don't miss
Right.
her.
Right.
I love her. I still talk to her. I done told Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek because I also lost my brother in 2020, a few months later.
God bless you. God bless you.
It's
It's a
been hard.
difficult thing. It's a difficult
It
thing. It is.
it it
It
it
is.
tested who I am. It's still
Right.
testing who I am.
Right.
I have my good days and I have my not so good days. But what I do believe, people, the reason I brought up Big Rooster and Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, because I feel like sometimes, for lack of a better word, let's say angels,
Mm-hmm.
people, the people that we love who go on, they send other people your way.
Right. Right.
Since April and I have started this channel, there has been so many motherly figures
Right.
who have came into our life who we didn't know last year or the year before that or the year before. And it's like, who are these people? Why do they care the way they do?
Mm-hmm.
People like yourself, people like Auntie Ellen, people like Gina versus Gina,
Yep.
sifting some soul,
Yep.
like people who and I mean, if I'm leaving anybody out, that ain't my intent, but it's something about y'all. It's just something about y'all. I don't know what make you be the way that you are, but I feel like
We
you.
happy to be the recipient
We
of
are, yes,
it.
yes,
Y'all my
yes.
babies. Y'all my babies. And I got another baby that's in the chat that check on me every day without fail. And that's Crafty
Don't
Leo.
you say crafty? Don't you say
It's
her?
not a day that don't go by. If I do not text her, Mama, what you doing? I just went on and
Yep.
adopted. I said, you my adopted child. Mama, what you doing? You okay today? How you doing? Or if I haven't heard from her, I get worried. Okay, what's
Mm-hmm.
going on? We didn't drop baby or what? What's going on? So it's that motherly instinct, I automatically have it for people. When people love on me, I love on them back, and I love hard because even though I'm a Leo, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And I know I
Yes,
do,
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for letting me take it there. I wasn't trying
Yeah.
to go there too hard or too long, but
Yeah. You
that's
trying to
who.
make
That's who.
me cry on this on here. Don't do it.
No.
That's
No,
how
no,
I
no,
agree,
ma'am.
but don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, because I'm a
No,
very
ma'am. That ain't what we
emotional.
doing.
Yeah, I'm a very emotional person. Yeah, because I
Yes, ma'am.
lost my grandfather, and I want to say it's been about 10 years. And when I was little Nita. Everywhere my grandfather went, I went. And see, they had an old house, and so you had to go out and pump the water at the well.
Yes,
Everything. They
ma'am.
had a farm. That's why I said I know about farming and everything. They had a farm. They did raise tobacco, the whole 9 yards before they got their new home built. So I would follow him. he would make because he was in the service. He would make everything from scratch, biscuits, everything.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first one to introduce me to rabbit. So when you said rabbit, I started laughing.
Yes, ma'am.
But he tricked me. He said, "Oh, y'all come on," because he smothered with gravy and onions.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I had some rice on the side, everything. We ate that, wiped our mouth off. He said, "Oh, y'all like that chicken, did y'all?" I said, "No, it was all right." He said, "No, you know it was good. That wasn't even chicken, that was rabbit." Food just like that.
That's how my that's how my daddy did me the first time I tried.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly how. Yep.
Yeah.
That is how most people get got. That is how most
Right.
people get got because they think it's rabbit. Because the hindquarters of if you clean and process a rabbit, it's longer, but the hindquarters, the low, it looks just like chicken.
Yeah,
it looked like a leg quarter.
It does, but it tastes like it. I mean, the way he made it, it was good. Yep. It was very good, and that's just like deer meat. Also, it is very good, but you got to know how to prepare it. You can't just throw it in a pot and just. You got to know how to really do that. So I mean, I love it. Ma'am. But when he got to the frog legs, I said, "Eric, that's it. I know that's not what that is." So we will not do that one. We're not going to do that.
You can't fool me on that one.
Hey, Miss Jeanita,
you
know how country I am, baby. We will tear some frog legs up.
We will. Yeah. If I stare at them too long, it's like, okay.
She get in her head. I have to be the one to cook them.
I gotta cook them real quick, or let somebody else cook them. I eat them. But if I'm,
I never taste them. I never taste them. I told them, no, we're not going to do that one. Yeah.
It's really, really good. She, like she said, in real life, the last time we cooked some, she was ready for them, and we went and got them. We have back in Seattle, we had a regular. It was a meat place that was a local meat place. They did they own butchering. All the animals were locally sourced, and they had a whole lot of spices.
Specialty stuff, like a whole bunch of different
novelty meat,
and barbecue sauces. So just stuff you can just try.
Okay.
Actually, I'll say it. I shot them out, man. It was D&D.
Yeah, double D's.
Double D's. Yep. It was double D's in Seattle area. And Miss Jeanita, we done had frog legs before, but this particular time, so we washed them and cleaned them, and we were getting ready to cook, and she just kept looking at them, just like she just stopped and stared, and she got in her own head, and by the time they got done, she didn't even want them no more.
Oh no! Yeah, but I love to cook too. Cause see, my channel is not just about me creating crafts and doing clothes and t-shirts. Because from that day I first started doing shirts, if I don't ever want to wear the same shirt, I don't have to for close to a year. Yes. I've made so many shirts. I've gave away so many shirts. I've sold so many shirts. When I say I've sold hundreds and made hundreds of shirts, I really have. But my channel is also about, I want to be able to talk about different things. So that's why I didn't put the word crafting in my name. Because we might get on one night and, we want to powwow and talk about different things, different events, get something off our chest, talk about how we might be feeling that day, or we might need a shoulder to lean on. So my channel does not have to be totally about crafting. But as far as cooking, I've been cooking since I was 9 years old, so I know how to get in that kitchen and do what I need to do.
Hey, yes, ma'am.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Jeanita, elaborate on that a little bit more, because what are some of the other things that you like to do and that you do in addition to crafting? Now, we know, but we want you to tell other people about it, because you're not a one-stop shop. You don't just do one thing, and I love that, and I see more people opening themselves up to doing that, even if they may have a certain word in their title or something.
Okay.
It's very important. It's very important what you just said. Like, yes, you are a very complex woman with a lot of different skills, but hey, you might just want to get on here one day and talk about The Price is Right.
Right. You don't want to put yourself in the box and then you kind of stuck there. So
Right. I never put myself in the box because, like I said, since my illness, I was already doing it before, but I do it even more. When I get up in the morning, I say my prayers, and I got a book. It's an inspirational book. It's woman's devotion. And every morning I go to this book and I read a scripture. And then
Yes,
if
ma'am.
I'm not reading the scripture, I go on to somebody's inspirational channel to get some type of word to get me going, to get me motivated. And once I do that, God, people don't believe it, God speaks to me and a design might pop up just like that. So I got tons of books. I got over 3 or 4 different books with different styles, different designs. So I do cups, I do hats, I can do jewelry, some of everything. I'm not
Yes, ma'am.
limited. I'm not limited. That is why I say, I'm limitless in my name. If we put it together, we imagine it, we dream it, we can do it.
Yes,
And like
ma'am.
this curtain behind me, I don't know if you can see it. That is actually a shower curtain. What I did was, because it has a special lining in it, I can show you now. I took a piece
Oh
of
yeah.
cardboard.
Yeah.
I took a piece of cardboard. I put it on the heat press. Then I put let me show y'all real quick. I put this down on it over top of the cardboard so it wouldn't stick to my heat press. And I made
Mm-hmm.
that design, that whole design with my name and everything on it. All the pieces that you see right here,
Wow.
I made
Yes, ma'am.
those. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not limited to anything, not anything. You let me know,
Right.
we can work it out, we can figure it out.
You
Yeah,
do it all, and
yep.
I
Yes,
see some
sir.
people in the chat. Miss Janita, you remind me most of, because a lot of y'all, Crafty Leo got her vibe. You got your own vibe. Our sister Unbiased LLC got her own vibe. I'm never not amazed how all of y'all, like, how do you even do some of the stuff y'all be doing? Who
Because
taught you that?
you know what? Believe it or not, I'm self-taught. I might see something on YouTube and I'd be like, you know what? You did it this way, but I'm a put a remix on that, and I'm gonna do
Uh-huh.
it my way.
Uh-huh.
Because when I first started, I went hog wild crazy. Oh, I gotta have that. Oh no, they doing that. Let me do this too. Oh, let me buy
Right.
this. Went crazy buying so much stuff. So now I'm using it. I have time to use it. I got airbrush, so I'm about to get into airbrush.
Mm.
Embroidery. My son got the machine right now. He is actually has his own shop, and his name is Always Hip. Every now and then he pops up in a live chat, but he has his own business, his own establishment. He's been in business for over 6 years. So we chop it up.
Nice.
Me and him chop it up every day. He tell me something, I might tell him something. Like I just got a package in when I was backstage. New vinyl I'm about to use. I'm about to break
Okay.
it. I'm about to break it in.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm
Love
going to
it.
continue to
Wow.
go. I'm going to continue to create. I'm not bound or limitless. The minute you
Right.
tell yourself, I cannot do, is the minute that you stop. You
Yes.
have
Come
to
on
learn
now.
something new every day. Try to
Yes,
learn
ma'am.
something new every day. Because once you do that, hey, we can keep on going. We can work
Yes.
and we can grow together. But the minute you tell yourself, "Oh no, I ain't got time. I'm too old to learn." That's the minute you tell your mind that you are closed and you
Yes,
can't do
ma'am.
anything else. You can't learn anything else, and you don't want to grow. Just like
Facts.
a plant.
Facts.
Gotta keep putting that water in it. Gotta keep putting that knowledge in it. So I might be up on, my computer, my laptop, my iPad. If I see something, I want to dig a little further. I want to see how
Yes,
this
ma'am.
works. I want to see how this tick. Put it together. How can I do that? Let me see. Let me break that down. Let me put that back together. Oh, I like that. It came out good. That's how you do. You got to
Yes,
continue
ma'am.
to go with it. You got to. You got
Yes,
to.
ma'am.
I told myself, even though and I found out recently because it took 2 years for me to find out that I got fibromyalgia, but it might be associated with something else. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm going to have to go through 2 surgeries. One,
Oh,
as y'all can see, I don't have any teeth. I had nerve damage so bad they had to take every one of them out because if they didn't, they were gonna fall out. So now I gotta go and get what is called a venoplasty. They had to take my jawline because I got such big cheeks and my jawline is big. So I had to go in, cut that down some in order for me to be able to be fit with any type of dental work. So that's a lot for me to go through. That's one surgery. The next surgery I had to go through is something dealing with my neck and my back because if I don't, I'm gonna be paralyzed. So instead of thinking about things that gonna hurt me, things that could keep me down, where I could be in that bed, I get up, I thank the Lord, I read my devotions, and I keep on pushing because if I don't, and I sit myself in that bed, if you tell yourself, I can't do this, I'm going to go ahead and just, put that in my mind. I got that. I'm not going to speak that into existence. I don't have that. I go to the doctor on the 15th. I'm going to find out what they're going to say. But I know God still has the final answer, and I'm not going to accept anything. I'm going to keep on pushing.
Yes, ma'am.
And
yes, ma'am.
And let the church again say amen.
Yes.
Miss Jeanita, I just want to say, were you finna say something?
I was going to ask something. Go ahead. No. Yeah.
When you walking around, and when I say you, I'm talking to whoever the hell in the chat. When you walking around having a pity party because you don't know what a damn remote at. When you having a bad day because, I done walked out to the parking lot and I left the key I need to have with me. And when you just crying and itching and moaning over. Do you hear what this woman just said? Did you hear what this woman just said? And this is a woman who wake up and start her day. If you would go look at her shorts, she's saying good morning to everybody.
Yep.
Y'all, maybe some of us, myself included, because I have to constantly remind myself, you might want to start listening to some people's testimonies. You might want to listen to some people who facing things that you're at. Ooh, hold on. I'm sorry, Miss Jeanita.
You good.
That you not even confronted with.
Hey, it's not a word I haven't heard or I don't use probably on a daily basis, okay? So
yes, ma'am, but still, we respectful over here now, especially when we got our look here, baby. It's people walking around this planet confronted with circumstances that they would trade with what you got going on in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
This woman facing 2 surgeries, some uncertainty, but she said she talked to God. She gonna leave it in his hands. Her faith is where it is. And then you got people, everybody's issues are their own issues to feel however they feel about them. True. I will acknowledge that. But baby, when you in the presence of this kind of strength, of a woman like this who is facing what she facing, and still choose to be a good person. Now, I will say this in front of you, Miss Jeanita. Some of y'all walking around being assholes for no reason. Only because you feel like it. Only because you want to. Some of y'all days is bad days because you'd rather have a bad day so you walk around being an asshole instead of treating people with love and kindness and grace and the understanding that you wish your ass had in the first place. I'm going to get out my feelings. I'm sorry. Miss Jeanita, please continue.
Hey, I don't have no pearls on it, but I put a necklace on. I might have to clutch that one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, but it's just a thing that I go through because I've already had hand surgery where, I had to do carpal tunnel, and then I had to do tendonitis release on both hands, and then I had an elbow release. But it didn't help because my hands are constantly in pain every day. But I have a high tolerance for pain, so I block that out. I take like 6 or 7 medicines every day. So, I mean, I just keep going. 6 or 7 every day, morning, noon, and night. But instead of, worrying about that, I take them and keep going. Because my thing is, I know that my God is stronger than that, and I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna be all right because I have helped people, because I love people. That is why I got into nursing. I didn't get into it for the money or anything. I got into it because I love to help people. I love to help children, elderly people. I love people individually, period. But if you got all that going on, hey, don't bring it here because my vibe is a happy vibe, and I try to stay there. I try to stay there, you know, I really do. I have to. I got too much going on to not be happy, okay? You got to take that frown and put it back up. That's all. Yeah.
Woo, this was a good one.
Go ahead, baby.
I need to hear that today.
Go ahead.
I need to hear that today. Last couple of days been.
It's been a lot.
It's been
a lot.
Thank you, Miss Jeanita, for putting things in perspective.
Oh, y'all are so very welcome. Like I said, y'all my babies. So I'm gonna keep checking on you. Yes, you might not want to, and then I'll be like, okay, I see that green light on. They taking a little too long to answer back. What's going on? Who on it? Is it Jay on it or is it April? I know from the response who is who.
Everybody say that. Everybody say that.
Taking too long. What's going on? Yeah.
You craft a lot of stuff. You make a lot of stuff, and you like to dibble and dabble in a lot of things and figure things out. What's your best selling thing that you create, and what is the thing that you create that you love to create the most?
Cups.
Oh,
I like that.
I got a whole wall of them. I'm drinking out 2 of them now. This is tea.
Nice.
And this is I got coffee in this one. But tumblers, I'm a nut for tumblers. Nut. I create them. I create so many of them. Oh, I hope I ain't dropped now. I create so many of them.
Oh wow.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I put that one together all by myself. You know, it's not nobody saying. But what it does says is queens make boss moves in silence. And on the back it says chestnut checkers.
Ooh,
okay. Oh, I know, right? I know, right?
This one I had broke on the last time, but I said I gotta keep it because it's so darn cute. But it got my symbol and everything on there, and it got Blue Lotus Vibes and got my name on it. But tumblers,
nice.
I love tumblers. And I haven't completed this, but my girls, they got, oh my God, I know they got at least about 10 of them. But I created this one with me and my girls on it. And then I normally put like on the top, like the ice and different fruit and stuff like that, but I didn't with that one. And because I am a nurse, this was one of my first tumblers I created where I got all the medical stuff on there.
Oh, that's nice. That's throw.
Okay, so
I like that style too.
When I say I love to create, I will put something together in a heartbeat. I love to create. A lot of times when I get up in the morning, it might be about 2, 3 o'clock, and sometimes I don't go to bed till after 10. You know, I gotta keep moving. I can't lay down in that bed like that. Now every now and then I gotta have a senior nap, okay? Every now and then. So when I get in the 10,
no wrong with it.
I be like, sorry, I'm late, y'all. And they be like, are you good? I was like, yeah, I had to have me a senior nap. It's like that. But that's because my body keep going. I'm used to working more than one job. And then taking care of my children. So doing nothing, I can't do it.
Yes, ma'am. Understood. Ain't nothing wrong with them naps. I finally reached a point in my life, and baby, no, it was impossible for me. No matter how tired I was, I would go to sleep or I'm awake. Period. I didn't do naps. I could never. But baby, ooh, look here now.
He seen the light because I was like, you better go take you a nap. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a nap.
They're the best.
They really
it's
are.
Like, man, I've been missing out on this. But even when I wanted to, when I was younger, I would try, and I just could not take a nap. Right. But ooh, now whatever it is about this little, how old am I? 43 or 40? I'm 43. This 43. Miss Jeanita, I forget something. I have to ask her.
He done forgot his birthday. He done celebrated a week early.
What?
I done celebrated my birthday. She have to remind me of when my birthday is.
That's not good. You need to take something for that memory loss you got going on. That's not good.
I need some ginkgo biloba.
I think he'd be so excited.
Yeah. That's what it be.
Miss Jeanita, if you keep living, now when you get my age, and then you get back to me talking about memory and stuff now.
Okay. You mean when you get my age? Yeah.
Did you have something else before we kind of close out with Miss Jeanita? A couple
Well,
more questions?
I want to ask. I know you say you have your business, and you said, is there do you want to share that? Because I'm gonna have to get with you because some of them tumblers. Because I think I need you to make some
Yeah,
for my mom.
like I said, if people go on my website, I actually have my cards that I created. I sublimated on these
Oh,
some metal
ooh,
cards. So every time
Oh,
ooh.
metal!
your
Oh,
phone to it,
metal with it! Oh
if you
my!
just tap your phone to this, it will automatically take you to my site. But this is my business card. And then I
Ooh, I
have my
love that.
tags for
Well,
my shirts. So I'm serious about my business now. I really
Yes,
am.
you are.
Yes, I
hashtag
am.
flexed.
I love that.
And
It's so
then
unique.
Wow.
I've never
thank
seen a
you.
card quite like
Thank
that.
you.
I like that.
Miss
Yeah.
Janita, will you put that card up there one more time
Okay.
with the QR code? So yeah, that'll give people the opportunity to grab it from the screen.
Yeah.
They can replay this and they can
Yeah, put their phone up and go to
put
the
that phone
website.
up. Move it over to the right just a little bit. Just
Right.
okay, yeah, to the right. Just there we go.
That's
Okay.
nice. I like that.
Thank you. That'll give people a chance to just get it straight from the stream.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
can I put my finger out,
Right?
my pinky out for Miss Janita with her metal card? Ew,
Yeah.
ew.
It's
I'm a little
beautiful.
different. I like to think outside the box. So you might have
That's
a
Yes,
gonna
shirt
make
ma'am.
look
looking one
amazing.
way, and I
Yes.
might cut the shirt up and put holes in it or do something different to it. I mean, that's just me. I never wanted
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to walk down the street looking like somebody else. Always want to look and be me, regardless. But I even did a step further because I remember the time when we was in the Educated Naturals live, and she was stating to us about your name, your brand. So I went on and
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I researched that, and so now I'm just waiting for the trademark license to come to me. 'Cause I'm
Hey,
serious about that. Yes, very much.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, because I
Yes.
really want to get this up and going. I've had so many people that have came to me, and I've done shirts for them. I've done tumblers. You name it. Because I even just recently, and I've had these for a long time, but I just recently started doing these. So it's not nothing all I gotta do
Uh,
is sit down and research. But I just recently did
Miss
glass
Janita,
tumblers.
I gotta disagree with you with one thing you just
Oh, that's
said.
nice.
You said you really want to get this up and going. I
Yeah.
disagree because I say you want to improve upon the empire that you've actually
Cause
already
it's up
built.
and going.
It's already up and going, baby.
Yes.
You ain't getting nothing
Yes.
up and going.
Thank
We
you.
You,
trying to.
Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
But please
But
continue.
I
I want to
love
see that
I,
jar
I
again.
love I love it.
Is that a
This is
glass jar you
glass.
had?
You want to
Oh,
see
I
it
love
again?
it.
It's
Yes.
glass. It's glass with a bamboo top to it. So what a customer wanted me to do was to put some pictures on it of the person. So what I do a lot of is you might give me a picture. A girl gave me a picture one time. She snapped it and it was on the couch. I took the
Mm-hmm.
background out completely, gave her a whole different frame and everything. So I mean, I recreate things. You give me
Wow.
something, let me design it. You might say, no, I like this color, or no, I want that. So I'm gonna incorporate it with how you want it, but I'm gonna put my own spin on it. It's not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
like the picture you gave me. And I do that a
Wow.
lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I do custom work. That's why I said I didn't put crafting nowhere in my name because I'm a
You
designer. I design a lot.
that that's what
That's
I'm
what I'm
talking
talking
about.
about. I was
Ooh,
like, I am the
I'm a
designer.
designer.
Yeah,
Don't get
I
it
design a
twisted.
lot. Yeah,
Miss Janita is that chick.
Right?
She's that
yeah,
chick.
Right?
yeah. I
Huh.
love
I
to
got some
design.
ideas, Mr. J. I'm definitely gonna we
Oh,
gonna talk.
honey, let's go. Let's
Yes.
come through. Let's do
I
this.
got some stuff I want to make for my mom, so you can make.
Okay.
She love it, just custom. So and
Okay.
you can send. She's in the States, so you can send it to her with no problem. But we'll talk about it, and
Honey,
yeah, we
you,
can
you
make
know
it
you
happen.
got my number. Just let me
Yes,
know.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know.
Uh,
Yep.
Miss Janita, before you get out of here, tell everybody where they can find you. I want you to talk about everything: your shorts,
Okay.
your YouTube, your Insta, all of it. Talk about all of it.
Okay. Well, I am on TikTok. I don't quite remember that one, but if you click on some of my shorts, you'll get to it. But on Instagram, it's Blue Lotus Customs. On YouTube, it's Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean. On Facebook, it's also Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean. So I'm on those 4 that I can remember, okay? Because I can't keep up with everything, but I'm on those 4. But if you click on Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean on YouTube, it will automatically pop up everything that I have. And that's how you can get in contact with me. But I also have my email that is available on there also. So, feel free to email me.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
That's also Blue Lotus Vibes 52 at gmail.com. Everything is the blue, the B is capitalized, the L is capitalized, the V is capitalized, but it's Blue Lotus 50 Vibes 52 at gmail.com. So you can contact me through that. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That sounds good. Did you have anything closing? Because this Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean, everybody.
I know, right? Oh, let's
Don't
talk about
sleep
the
on me.
Don't sleep on Miss Jeanita. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
We got one more thing, Miss Jeanita.
Miss Jeanita, the hypathon, please.
Oh yeah,
I'm
ready. I'm ready.
Yes,
my time. Yes. Hey, mine's is pajama jamming. So put your pajamas on, grab your cup of coffee, grab your cup of tea, or whatever you're doing, and come jam out with me at 3 a.m. Let's get it on and popping.
Get it.
Figure out what we're gonna do. We're gonna chat. We're gonna whoop de woo, and I'm gonna might design something. But whatever we do, we're gonna do it at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think we are actually in the spot right before.
No, it's Pathfinder Cheaty.
Pathfinder Cheaty after
so we're an hour before
y'all.
Mr. Nita.
Okay.
So y'all like 2 before me, correct?
One before
me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think we're 1 to 2, and then I believe Pathfinder Cheaty, and then Blue Lotus Vibes from Jeanita McLean after that. So,
but we definitely gonna have
I'm ready to go. As y'all can see, the flyer already put up. Pajama, put them pajamas on because I'm going to have mine on. Let's go with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all, it's going down tomorrow.
Yes.
Actually, later today for us, tomorrow for them. Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean.
Yes.
Doing her thing over in the Hypathon.
Yep.
From what time, Miss Janita?
From 3 to 4 a.m. Don't be late.
From 3
Eastern
to 4.
Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part of the Hypathon.
I love and appreciate y'all.
Yes.
I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming up, Miss Janita. We appreciate you so much.
No problem.
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean.
Yay.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Miss Janita. We appreciate you. We love you.
Love you, Miss Janita. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, we'll talk soon.
Oh,
all right.
Well, all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all, that was Blue Lotus Vibes by Jeanita McLean.
Yes.
If y'all don't know, y'all better get into it. You better go check her out.
You better.
Miss Janita's YouTube channel is pinned to the chat, so you guys can go over there and check her out. Please check her out on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok.
And thank all of y'all for joining us. Thank everybody for being here. We really do appreciate it. We thank you, Miss Jeanita McLean, for being our Friday fave. This next time we see y'all and y'all see us, baby, what you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna be doing what you doing.
And I'm gonna be doing what she doing. And we both gonna be over here being country in another country. Peace. We're Holla family.